cages, cages of chaos. I forgot. Somewhere it must be written. I just lost my access to the map. Somewhere love had bitten. I chased the apple and realized can't let it go. Baby, it's a losing game, and I know
What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy 8-Bit, and we are back at y'all with a brand new video. You see the title, you see the thumbnail. We are live and in effect. Let's get the game pulled up here. Give me just 1 second. There we go. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Lobby full infinite. Okay. I actually do need to do a GBR though, because I have these boost points, and as a matter of fact, where did I get those boost points from? Yeah, not quite sure. Okay, it's all good. We'll go ahead and jump in one anyway. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. We want to sound the general distress call, baby. Oh, you on your other account, Bubba? All right. Oh, Crystal, eh? Let's see here. Let's do a little something like this. I actually want to kind of come with a different support. She has 45% on the lead side. Yeah, yeah, that works. That works. Let's open it up. Oh, yeah, this guy definitely needs help. I could have gone Black Bolt, but I might need a little bit more oomph. Oh, wow. Let's see. What is Crystal's rotation? 534. Okay. So I screwed up throwing that 2 in there. Yeah, because I thought she had a V-pad. Okay. Okay. That's where I messed up. I need a do-over. No. Trying to think. I think I have a judgment on my crystal. Whoa, with the weave game, baby. All right, I see you, Bubba. The Inhumans reign supreme. A few little updates with the account. We'll pick that up in a minute. So, a few little updates with the account. We are working on our first support character in the form of Jeff because of the PvP, PvE implications, of course, or the support PvP implications. I'm sorry, misspoke. Then we are probably going to be working on my girl Valkyrie. And after that, it's wide open. Nick Fury, most likely, because he has a brilliant liberation. And then the list just goes on from there. Polaris, Dazzler, not necessarily in that order. I can think of a few more, maybe Cyclops. Definitely White Fox. Probably Hela is in that mix as well. Maybe we throw my girl Phyla-Vell a bone. Not really sure. It's not as if her support value is tied up in an artifact as well. It would be nice if it was. But I believe it's only, 30, 45 all attack boss damage. That's actually not a bad support. I just wish she had it a little more sprinkled on top. Maybe a superhero, supervillain for all ally artifact, or 10% chain hit or something like that would go a long way. Actually, Beta Ray Bill is kind of in this conversation too as a lead support / DPS. And of course, if he ever gets another uniform, he's probably going to be really, really strong. So he is a tier 2 native. He is an Epic Quest character. So you got that kind of going for my boy. We did pick up the tier 4 ticket, if you guys were wondering. We do still have to complete this for the CTP chest. So let's go ahead and get cracking. Make as much progress as we can. And we'll leave them at 2 for now, because there may be a gold mission. Okay, 5 timeline battles. We can definitely go do that. No Mephisto, no Sleeper, no Cap. Don't really think it's going to be a big deal. My guy Kang straight weaved that shit. Ooh. Spidey ain't no joke. Wow, he's locking down that 5th skill. Spidey has traditionally performed pretty good. Let's get the switch against Jean. Want to kind of get Jean out there early as well. I'm caught up in the debuff removal. It wore off. She's able to get the kill. Cool. Yeah, Spidey's traditionally done good against Jean Grey, so I didn't want to pop my Jean Grey out there against Spidey. I was hoping Kang would be enough to hold that off. Oh, wow, you got the ups on your boy. You got AV. It's going to be a problem. Switch. See if I can get the... Gotta get out of this corner. That is an issue. He got on this gore. Has to be 100% wall prop. Goodness. Trying to see what's going on and not get clapped at the same damn time. Come on, Wolverine. Oh, is a problem. Okay, he jumped into his tier 3, so that kind of bought me a little bit. Popped my tier 3 buff. And hopefully after the 2, the Wolverine can get him out of there. Yes. That's just AV. Oh, that was a hell of a sequence. Damn AV, bro. Okay, Kang. You about to come up out of there for a support or some shit. Because you are getting absolutely handled, my guy. I could troll Ebony Maw out there. Oh. On Jane. Yes. Don't get him out of there. Hit him with them boys. Hit him with the boys. That's why I can't be mad at Jean Grey. We got the same mascot. Oh, Kang. Yeah, you coming out of there after this, bro. You are definitely coming out of there after this. He's absolutely getting lambasted. Goodness, Jean just got told completely off the bone. She has to get into her 3rd skill. That is the only issue. Golly. What is going on with this Kang? I mean, with this, Noel. Okay, so the switch is gonna look to be what it is. Okay. Okay. See, I hate that you can't pick out like support, dealer, this sort of thing up in here. I do like this though. You can see what CTPs, obelisk, if any, you're rocking on your characters. That's pretty fucking cool. Yeah. I wonder about throwing Mao out there and seeing what he can do as far as a support. About 3 seconds. Okay, she got into her third skill. Heal that time. Okay, and then popped him with the fifth skill. Oof. She did get the the tier 4 skill off. But, yeah. Sentry is just too much in that instance. Because she's not even taking advantage of Jeff's support. Alright. My guy's able to do the thing. And there we go, 5 for 5. Yeah, and that was participate 5 times, not get 5 wins. Alright. We got 5 left. Oh, yeah. Well, damn, that was 3 of them. We'll throw Adam in there. Hope the last 2 are 1 and 1. Because if any of them are 2, then we're stuck for a little bit. And I believe I need... I know I need another liberation. Of course, a comp would be... Well, yep, there's 2. So that uses up all of that. But I did get the clock fragment. And a couple of things. Felicia Hardy, Mockingbird, Tony Stark, Happy Hogan, Ben Parker. I really wish... Okay, so I only need 1 more ticket. So we'll catch this towards the end of the stream. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, I need that for the other arc to pop up. So there will be 1 more arc after this, unfortunately. That's all these hidden rewards, including the CTP chest. So we won't be able to get that in this stream, but I'm going to work on it off stream. So hopefully by tomorrow, we can catch it. Let's go ahead and hit this spin because I'm sick of seeing this thing. Oh, 100 crystals would have been nice. But I ain't mad at the tier 4 materials, baby. Yep, that uniform is at Mythic. That uniform is at Mythic. And they're both tier 4. So it's just, oh, Scorpion and Ulysses Claw and Whiplash. Awaken Ulysses Claw, awaken Whiplash. And then tier 4 that other guy. Nope, I think I got the best rewards out of there. Besides the Carbo for a tier 4 and Scorpion. And the steak just ain't worth the sizzle, baby. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, we gotta switch it up. We got to switch it up. All right, we'll get a game mode in. We'll go do some. We'll go do some other world. Oh, did we get the reset? Did we hit the reset button? No. Oh, another 8 hours. Cool. Have we done all the damn things in the store yet? We have not. We need Carbo. Let's grab Carbo. And then we'll do something meaningful like a rift. Yeah, that'll work. Let me see what the inventory is looking like right quick. Yeah, we could crunch some stuff down. I remember when gold used to be a problem in the game for me. This feels so much better. Now I have whittled it down from like 200 million all the way down to like 10 million. Doing a bunch of shit. So yeah, we'll do a game mode and then come back. Let's pick up the future pass as well. Open ourselves a mythic rift, baby. Wrong team. Still wrong team. Uh, sure, why not? Oh, that ain't good. My guy straight pulling out the auto attack. Magneto say he's a all stops kind of guy. All right. And then if they're humans, they're taking more damage. So that's the other thing. I don't think they are humans though. I think they're aliens. It's frost giants. So Jotunheim. You got a mythic rift for me? Bad. Make sure you catch this one too, mate. All right, 44 seconds for Magneto. I wonder if New Jean Grey is a faster farmer. Solo dolo. Like if I just gave her, say, Cyclops lead, Dazzler support sort of situation, or Nick Fury lead, whatever, right? That's the real test. Like I could throw Rogue in here right now, and everybody touts that, oh, she's the best farmer in the game. Not anymore. I don't think she is. Is she a good farmer still? Yeah. But the best? Like I know it would kind of be a oranges to apples comparison if I were to take Storm in there because she's rocking a brilliant rage. But the closest comparison would be like, a brilliant rage versus a brilliant judgment. I don't know how fair that would be, but we all know that Rogue tends to function better with a judgment CTP over a rage. She's one of the few exceptions to that rule for some odd reason. The devs decided to scale the shit out of her elemental damage. So, and it's really weird because she can put up high scores in ABX with a rage, or decent enough scores with the ABX, in ABX ABL with a rage, but her performance drops off significantly when you take her into any other PvE content, World Boss, GBR, that sort of thing. So, but then overall, if you put a judgment on her, she functions not as well in ABX, ABL, but she'll still put up decent scores for you, and much better in the other content. But as far as best farmer in the game, I really don't see it anymore. I wasn't able to do a lot of 15 with Rogue or Rogue plus Storm. I am able to do that easily on autoplay with Jean and Storm. Both characters are able to take advantage of all supports in question, so you know. Yeah, she's good, but I think her time in the sun is kind of faded as far as the number one headband for any content. But she is still good. I think she's still worthy of a CTP of judgment. I don't know if she'd necessarily be my first pick. I wouldn't pick her over Odin or any of these sort of guys. Especially in his new uniform. But she'd still be close to the top. I mean, let's face it, I think the only characters that are like best functioning, I guess, with a judgment, like out of all of them, there are a few that aren't even able to go to tier 4, like Iceman or Nebula or somebody like that. And others are kind of dated or underpowered, like Professor X or Namor. Sure, you have other characters like Storm that you could use, but she functions better with either a rage or a competition. So, same thing with Scarlet Witch. So really sort of niche territory. Just depends on what your inventory is looking like, honestly. I would say this in terms of who you're passing CTPs to. If it's not a support CTP, definitely tier fours, of course. But if you got a lot of tier fours without a lot of CTPs to go around and you're looking to like maximize, I would take into account which CTPs you have versus which characters can and cannot function without specific CTPs, if that makes sense. Like Doctor Strange, he doesn't work with nothing else but a rage. Or Scarlet Witch is a really good example of a character that you may have to sacrifice a rage for. So instead, you would maybe give him a judgment. Like if you were to compare her to it's kind of hard because nobody really occupies that space. But Psylocke, right? Both elemental female characters capable of going to tier 4. Yes, they have their differences, universal, blast, mutant, human, whatever, hero, villain, but both female, both elemental, both capable of using a rage or a judgment, technically, but the rage performs so much better on Scarlet Witch that of course you wouldn't want to give it to her and then hand your judgment to Psylocke sort of situation. Your boy started his freshman year on the 17th. My daughter does too. Not on the 17th. She starts Monday or Tuesday. I think the 11th. Yep. Got us a couple of freshmen in high school. And we've already had the discussion there. You bring any knuckleheads around here, we gonna have us a problem. Gonna be turning over some furniture up in this month. Yeah. You ain't starting yet, no way. And she's not interested in dating or none of that shit. She's still in the kid shit. So, blessed. A little bit. And then our mom's real vigilant as well. But like I tell her, I know stuff that I ain't supposed to know before I know it. I know it before you know it. You think I don't know? I know. Saw you before you woke up this morning. Oh yeah, we real old school get down around these parts. already know I'm old. I already know I'm old, so I'm not tripping. It is what it is. Time only flows forward, unfortunately. Besides, if I knew then what I know now, oh, I'd be hell on wheels. So that's the other side. But I'm not too worried. I mean, she's had a couple of incidents where she's had to make a believer out of folks. But other than that, I'm not too worried. Don't start it, but these hands are rated E for everyone. So, yeah. All part of the course. We don't do that gold sticker for everybody shit. We on the real. You want it, you gotta earn it. And you know what? It feel better when you do it like that anyway. So yeah. So do you feel like I got a question. Do you feel like you have to buy every new uniform in the game in order to keep up? Trying to get him to play football or wrestle, he shows zero interest. My daughter actually wants to wrestle. I didn't know that. She hit me in the head with that. What was that? Yesterday or the day before? Whenever we went to meet the teacher night earlier this week, and we were walking past the wrestling coach, and he was trying to enlist. And she hears about the wrestling, and she walks right over there, and I'm like, oh shit, you're interested in wrestling? Why am I not surprised? I didn't think she like actually want to do it, but I mean. Thing is, it's stuff that I can actually help her with, so that's also cool. What she's gonna have to learn and what she's gonna have to get good at in order to be successful is maintaining her center of gravity, lowering it, and being able to, you know, move and maintain balance and all of that sort of stuff. And, you know, footwork, agility, these sorts of situations, because it's about leverage. No, I get the uniforms that will help my account. Exactly. So this is the thing. The reason why I asked that is because of this post right here. Returning player. See right here, I made them a little old nice graphic. Since I don't play other games besides Honkai Star Rail anymore, I've been thinking about going back to Marvel Future Fight. I used to love this game. I especially enjoyed Alliance Conquest and Shadowland modes. However, as I've been looking into the game, now it seems a shadow of its former self. It turned into a greedy money pit that cares about every new skin and buying it at a higher price and maxing them out. This really saddens me. I didn't read the whole thing. Oh, okay, it's not that much more. Is that really the case, or am I just thinking too negatively? And should I give the game a second chance? Personally, I would say yeah. As far as being able to get like rewards and stuff like this, and freebies, the game is in the best place that it's been in a long, long time. I don't know how long he's been away from the game, but you know, depending, you could be talking about missing out on, because a lot of people left with boycotts and things of this nature. A lot of people left with how can I put this? The same reason why Godzillinator quit, I would bet good money that he wasn't the only player that was part of his community that felt the same way. It probably did the same thing. You know what I mean? And this is a guy that was putting a lot of money into the game, honestly. So, you know, you can only imagine for a free to play or low spender or whatever with RNG and all of this stuff. That being said, I think as far as a lot of the free rewards, tier 4 materials, pity systems that are in play now, and just a bunch of different stuff, right? Giving you more CTPs, being able to trade them in. So even if you get a trash CTP, you can get rid of it all the way up to a brilliant and get you something really good in return. I think a lot of that goes a long way to the state of the game. I think a lot of that goes and I mean, yeah, you'll still have certain issues, right? Like if you want to compete in PvP, there is a really, really, really hefty price tag in terms of not just spending money, right? But just the tier 3 natives that you have to build, the uniforms that you have to pick up, all this sort of stuff. You may have some sort of counters to Sentry or Gore, or maybe even Kang, but the real issue is Sentry. There aren't very many good ways to counter him. Outside of having just a completely stacked build on some very niche characters, most likely another tier 3 native, right? So, I mean, Madeline on a good day may be able to counter him. Maybe if they're running like an improper support sort of setup or something. But that's going to be like some far and few between type shit. So, as far as that goes, yes, there is a very hefty price tag when it comes to PvP. As far as PvE and being able to build your roster, not so much. You got a lot of action where you can get down up in there. So, another 500. Let's see. Okay, 2,300. Not bad, not bad. Or 23,000. Okay, and then that'll be 2P cards once I get here. So that will be right on time as well. Oh, they got a play into the reward runs out button. That's pretty nice. That's pretty kosher. All right, what we got here? Thanos out there handling. Yeah, that's actually not a bad. Well, you know what? I need to look and see what the buffs and debuffs and all that shit are right about now. Increased damage dealt to Spider Sense, and then combat characters decreased damage dealt. So that's why Cap isn't doing nothing. So, oh, it's mutants, huh? Really? Really? So, Emma. Damn, but they're all debuffed. I wonder if they can win on the damage alone in a lot of instances. Only 5%, but then increase attack. I don't know which number kicks in first. which is also going to make a difference. But let's try this and see what happens. Oh, they finna get absolutely shredded. Oh, maybe not. Gene, can you pull it off? You better not lose no beast. Okay, so maybe having two of them in there is too much. I gotta find a better setup. APOC, Wolverine, Magic. Damn, could you just give me one of them? Thanos. I need another option other than Cap, though. So he's taking all that extra damage. Maybe throw Sentinel out there to deal with the mutants. He can't take advantage of Jeff, though. And again, neither can Thanos. Let's try Samurai. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Ignore damage received. I don't know, that might be enough to keep her alive. And we'll put this on Sentinel. Then we'll give him debuff removal. And hopefully that's enough. Not sure if that's a team cleanse or not. Oh, whoa. Wow. Okay. Sometimes the old shit works best, huh? Yeah, the debuff removal is just killer. Hell is Wasp. She should be up here at the top. She's probably debuffed. There she is. It's not viable. Wonder if Destroyer can get off. Yeah, I wonder if Destroyer can get off. He shouldn't be affected by any of them buffs or debuffs ever unless they hit like universals. Oh. 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 Okay. There we go. Yeah, I can go for that. Get more of that, please. I gotta deal with this damn Incredible Hulk and a Tier 4 Destroyer, so this should be interesting. Okay, so we traded a bunch of stuff. Gotta be able to get that Destroyer out of there before I kill myself to reflect. That was the issue. She could have taken that cap. Okay, so Destroyer just did. Ooh, the bounce back though. Come on, Emma. You ought to be able to get the ups on Mr. Fantastic. Fantastic Four squad up. Okay, they don't have the immortality passive this go around. Ooh, that was kind of nasty. Destroyer got his wig pushed all the way back. Yeah, they keep leaving Emma out here by herself to fend for herself, and she is contending, but I may need to find a villain team to combat all of these, to combat all of this hella buff. She's rocking an energy. Okay. Yep, they caught Carnage too. Damn it. I could throw Juggernaut out there. He'd still get caught with the hero joint as well. Let's try something. Let's see how she performs with that. Even though Hulk is getting the short end of the stick here, in a sense. You bounce back, Hulk. Hey. Okay, so even though they're dealing less damage, you still gotta chew through all of that HP. Problem, but able to deal with it. Cool. Yeah, the reflect for Emma makes her quite formidable. And they can't deal with yeah, this might be a problem for Hulk. Hey, can you get? Oh, so I say, can you get your lick back? But the invincibility failed. Either that or his buff was stripped. One of the two. Lord knows Thanos is good for that. Okay, he's got samurai support, but no mutants. That makes a lot of sense. And yeah, I was gonna say, because if he gets the ups, I don't know what to tell you. Might be time to build Quicksilver and Fantastic Four and all of those guys. See, I would like to be able to field a villain mutant team, or maybe mixed hero mutant, villain mutant PvP sort of situation. That way I can throw samurai in there, but yeah. Yeah, Fantastic Four is a problem right now. Oh, hella. I see you. I see you, girl. Handle your business. Handle your business. But no, I get uniforms that apply to my account. Yeah, I mean, I feel you there, bro. I feel you there. Like, even in doing the content creation stuff, I do pick up a lot of uniforms, but just as a matter of course sometimes. But there's still a lot of uniforms that I just straight up skip. Blueface Baby, the Minerva uniform, I skipped that. Who else? Yelena, her latest uniform from the Thunderbolts movie, that was also a skip for me. I don't have Zombie Falcon. There are a few more in there. Zombie Captain Marvel. The seasonal Sharon Rogers. Like, there are a lot of uniforms that I was like, you know what? Old Man Hawkeye. I think I don't have that as well. If I did, I picked it up from a ticket or something. Yeah. Yeah. So, no Wastelanders. Like, as many uniforms as I do have, I didn't get X-Men Red or no, for a long time I didn't have this one, and then I think I had to pick it up as an optional. So I think it's an optional for Storm or some shit like that. Only reason why I picked it up. If it had been for any other character, that shit would have still been locked. Oh, the optionals don't change? Wait a minute. Or do I have to equip the uniform? I don't know. It was for somebody. So one of the tier 3 natives. You would think it would be a mutant, wouldn't you? Did you get the old Sentry uniform for that? Damn. Magic and Doom. Yep, don't have the Syrian Sunbird. I don't know. I forget who it was for. Watch it been for Logan. It wouldn't make sense if it was. Gene! I'm glad he's not doing that shit in X-Men 97. Like, too much. Yeah, I want you to have that old ass Thanos uniform for that shit. They was wrong for that shit. They were absolutely. Where's Deadpool? They were absolutely fucking wrong for this. Look at this shit, bro. They want you to get this old ass Secret Wars uniform just to be able to max out Deadpool's latest uniform, bro. This is where people say cash grab, right? Because yeah, it rewards you if you're like a long-term player or whatever, but man, if you just started the game and you're trying to mythic a uniform and all of this sort of shit, that has to fucking suck. They need to gold cost a lot of that shit, especially stuff like that. No dice. You know what? Oh, I can't do that. Okay. Or can I? Multiverse Saga. Does this shit use boost points? does not. Bet. Hey, I have been getting some crazy, crazy pulls from this shit. As far as like legendary and emblem data and whatnot. I have been getting some just absolutely nuts pulls. Pause. Pause again. Yeah, but I've been getting some crazy, crazy pulls, bro. Oh no. That is the wrong one. Hey, I will take the heroic joint. Let's go ahead and pick up the rest of this. Okay. I can go for that. Energy crit. Nice, nice, nice. Still got a tier 3 ticket I need to use. I don't think I can put it on anybody though, so it ain't really that big of a deal to me. I will just be picking up the bios. We tried re-rolling a bunch of artifacts to no avail. A few we got lucky, most of them we didn't, so. I'm gonna take the outsider. Okay, that's where the boost points came from. So we gotta wait for the reset. Here, we'll get back into. You know what? We won't get back into some other world battle. We'll go form some dispatch right quick. Whilst I take a quick break, grab me a drink, and I will be right back after these messages. right, we are back. Do I like Tier 4 Jugs? He's kind of hit and miss, honestly. I don't think he quite lives up to his potential. He has potential in certain situations, but it's very, very, very niche, right? Like he's doing good on this team because of a lot of different reasons. Not the least of which is the characters that are debuffed, having type advantage, certain characters doing a lot less damage than they normally would. This sort of thing, right? But the second he runs up against the Emma, he gets shredded. So, with the type advantage and the bonus damage, it's he can meet shield a little bit against most everybody else that's debuffed and all of this stuff, but very far and few between. I have seen limited success with him in Team Battle Arena as well. So, it is what it is. I still like that I have him. I hope if he gets another uniform down the line, he gets a lot better. Like they gotta figure out a way with these non-native characters. They gotta figure out a way for them to get the ups, for them to have something unique to them, for them to, because a lot of them don't have revive. A lot of them don't have. There are very, very few that don't have immortality, right? Or that actually have immortality. I mean, so Spidey doesn't have it. Ghost Rider, Hella, right? Those are like the only two I can really think of off the top. Magic, I suppose. So one of them's really good. One of them's sort of mid, and the other one is mostly a support. You know what I mean? That's kind of where I would put Juggernaut. Not far off the same value as Magic. Close, but not quite. But against maybe some of the lower meta, or maybe niche situations like you need to take out not necessarily a machine team, but a reflect type like Destroyer. He'll do pretty good for you there. If you're talking about taking him up against Fantastic Four, I don't think he's going to out DPS Mr. Fantastic. And then you got the threat of Invisible Woman, right? Then you still have to deal with that pseudo immortality of 4 seconds from Franklin if he's on the field. So Just one of those characters, if they'd have given like another 10, 12%, would have probably been really, really good. He should be as good as Cap. Honestly. You know, but Cap, Spidey, they did solid jobs on. Are they taking out tier 4 metas? Yeah, with limited success, but not really. I don't necessarily think that's their job. I think it's their job to counter the next highest meta and bust them up. Sort of situation. Yeah. And I've also been thinking about the whole brilliant CTP of competition issue in PvP as well. I think a good way for them to combat that would be to either a rework the greed in such a way where it can cut through that more effectively, or rework one of the other lesser CTPs, like maybe a destruction or something like that. Maybe an authority. Since, since competition basically replaced it, they might as well take it down another road entirely. And then I would just get rid of the damage accumulation portion and put a new line of text there. Maybe one or two. And I don't know. Maybe it cuts through walls, but it's stopped by regen. Who knows? That way, you introduce something that already has a built-in counter. And you thereby, like the same way that they have this rock, paper, scissors shit for the, they should treat the CTPs the same way. And that way they all retain their value. And then you let the players decide, well, which one do I want to get rid of? Which one do I want to keep? Sort of situation. Keep patience and transcendence where they at. And Shit, I don't know. Put them in a free ass giveaway. Put them in the, I don't know, 28-day check-in or something. Along with the chest that we already get. The idea being brilliant fodder. Because you're still going to need that. And you'll still have things like the destruction, maybe the energy, this sort of stuff. Samurai Jubilee and Wolverine. Jubilee does offer support, doesn't she? So I could throw that with Emma, and then Juggernaut, and I would have to find another mutant. Okay. I'm about ready to come up out of here. Let you talk about some solid forming. I mean, and the beauty of it is it's a double DPS, double support setup. So, because you're getting elemental damage from Storm, plus all the Fury support with the Liberation. With a mighty and a brilliant rage. So, don't know how it gets much better than that. Especially from an autoplay perspective. Because this new uniform allows Jean to take advantage of Fury support. So this is just absolutely stupendous. They're going to clear this with more than a minute left, I think, unless they have to deal with ads. Oh, no, they may not get through. Okay, yeah. Got through cap. They just have to deal with the ads. So, I was off by 7 seconds. But I will take it. Now, just for shits and giggles, since everybody raves about Rogue, we'll throw her in there and we'll see what she can do. Only difference is Mighty Rage versus Mighty Judgment. I don't know if they'll be able to complete the stage. But I don't think it will be faster. 53 seconds is the time to beat. Okay, actually making pretty good time. They can finish this in about 30 seconds. I might have to eat my words. Uh-oh. 131. Case Rogue pops the tier 4 skill, so that ramps her damage by I think 600%. So really powerful buff. And then she's gonna pop the tier 3 and tier 4. Wow. She's gonna really let her rip. Okay, so they are officially behind time on at least eliminating Hydra Cap, but they finished a second sooner. So wow, that's interesting. That is really interesting. We'll run it back, and then we'll switch back to Jean. Okay, she's using Gambit as her tier 4 striker. And he's honestly doing a lot of damage. Gambit a slept-on striker? In eating my own words, did I discover that Gambit is a slept-on striker? Huh. Not bad if I learn myself something. Still 131, so still pretty solid. And then the type disadvantage from Cap too as well. Yeah. Ooh. Whoa. Sub 1 minute. Okay, so 105 is the time to beat. We gonna see what's up. We are gonna see what is up. Oh wow. Nope. We gotta we got a do over. There we go. All right. Do we got ourselves some action, baby? That is the question. Gotta pick up the pace though. All right. Yeah, that is kind of the advantage of the old uniform is the second skill actually used to reposition the character, and that helps in terms of distribution of AOE skills. So, kind of sucks that she lost that. 126, so running very much behind. Let's see if she can make up the time. Oh. Ages 8 cap. Now, what is all of this extra ad stuff that I see with this? That's what's interesting to me. I think what it is for this particular stage is the type advantage. Because I believe all of the ads are blast types, with the exception of Cap and Madam Viper. Let's try something. Because you could be throttling yourself, baby. But then, of course, we're going to have to do the same thing and run the test back with Rogue as well. Okay, so that's interesting. So what about Jean and Rogue? I wonder what that combination is. Let's try it. 108. Hey. So now we are losing the pseudo support for the elemental damage that Storm gives, but let's see if it makes a whole hell of a lot of difference or if we can mitigate it by some type advantage and better farmers and movement and all of this stuff. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, we are officially behind schedule. Way behind schedule. Almost 15 seconds. Because the way I look at it, in a 3-phase fight, a minute per phase, anything more than that is one, you're going to run out of time, but yeah. Of course, yeah, it depends on how long the phases are. Maybe it's a couple of boss fights or whatever, but still. If you're talking about a 4-phase fight, then you'll have to break that time down even more, probably about 45, 35, 45 seconds of fight or a for a clear. So yeah, this looks like it's marketably worse because they are not going to be able to clear this quickly. Might not be able to clear it at all. Yeah. Definitely need Storm support, so it's impossible without Storm. At least with this sort of setup. And where I am. So we'll go ahead and call that because that ain't happening. Interesting. So I just need to stack up. Okay. Good old emblem data. Nice. All right, let's unlock that other path. Okay, it's all the way down there, so you gotta do the whole fucking thing again. Yep, I think we can get the first one out of the way. Yeah. Okay. Cool beans. So we can start on the last path whenever we get ourselves some more tickets. All right, so let's go ahead and get ourselves some rank battle while we at it. Okay. Okay. I messed that up. Oh, that was cute. So that 380. Wow, he plays so damn raggedy, and he gets stuck a lot. Um, it's the BAM that's the issue. It's the BAM. We'll take it little by little. Take him to awaken at the bare minimum. Yeah, because that was very, very raw, bare bones. Yeah. Kind of felt like he needed cool down or something. He's got 17% over the cap. That must have just came from that first gear. Yep. At least a lion's share of it. Gotta do better than that, buddy. Gotta crack at least 500. Thank you. I was gonna say he must have Hawk's Eye or something. That explains all the extra cooldown. Okay, so while we work on getting this guy re-rolled to Power of Angry Hulk, hey, which didn't take long at all, which is great. Cool. Nope, no action. Okay, we'll build him up a little bit. Work on a couple of these ISOs. We're not going to do all of them. And we're not going to awaken any of them because we need the materials to do so. So, yeah. We'll do what makes sense. All of the damage stuff. And we can lead the defense stuff. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Because if it raises the typing at least by a notch, it gives us a little action. Stage 6. Oh, okay, so still stage 6. But a little more stats nonetheless. My guy's rocking 27,000 physical attack. Pretty good obelisk though. But we got work to do on my guy, so not really tripping. Go on and knock out ABXL. All right. Now we got action. Burning fracture, eh? Let's see here. 120 flame damage. Increase damage to supervillain by 45%. Decrease damage to supervillain by 15%. Increase our element by 35%. All attack 3.2. All defense 3.2. HP 3.12. Universal type allies. Increase all attack by 16% and 0.3% instinct. Increase basic damage dealt to boss types by 6%. see something. Oh, that was a judgment that I got. Okay. Okay. Here, we'll try this and see how it rolls. So that 120 flame damage is pretty nice. With Ghost Rider for some more burn. Absolutely nuts. How the fourth skill doesn't have burn on it, I don't know. But I got a Ghost Rider in my pocket for you. And a whole tier 3. Definitely should be able to do the 13 million. Yep. We get the 15. In the bag. $15.7, almost 16 million. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Does Luna have fracture? That's the question. Okay, so she does. Okay. Much better support CTPs. So let's see how this goes. Only got the one cancel effect. All right. I might have to get the world boss after this, so we can knock those off. Might get some Spider-Man gameplay in on the PS after this as well. Feeling kind of frisky. Feeling kind of friendly neighborhood duties awaits. Got a neighborhood that needs saving. Nice repositioning. Let's go ahead and pop off as well. Should have saved the third skill. Repositioning in. And should have popped off earlier, so probably cost myself a couple $100,000 there, but it's okay. They sure been feeding me a lot of these Guardians tokens lately. Yeah. Can't select Scorpion on this thing. That sucks. Okay, we'll give him the Hulk and then feed him the bios. So I got all the rest of those guys. Is there anything good in here? Cards, mostly. I need to go on a run of like 4 or 5 cards in a row. The XP chips are not bad. Uniform XP chips. Uniform XP chips. I knew it was coming as soon as I opened my damn mouth. Okay, we didn't do so bad on cards. They were just a little more spread out. Okay, World Boss. Was it Black Swan today? Let's go crush it. Yeah, I know the strikers are jacked up, but not gonna worry about it. Okay. Alright, you caught most of it. Alright, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good, nice one. Whoa, whoa. The mix up. Alright, let's go ahead and pop off. Is that gonna be enough? Yeah, let's throw that purple joint in there. Along with something else. Yeah, additionally, if you guys are wondering, I have seen the sneak peek. Not really a fan of the look, honestly. Never read the comic run. I am aware it does come from a comic run. So we'll wait and see what it does for the character as far as all of that. But as far as the aesthetic, not really my cup of tea. I am, however, interested in if they plan on reworking the existing suit if this guy becomes a hero, so you can use him as a hero and villain. And still be able to get a lot of use out of him. Especially if I screwed that up. Especially if they decide to say go the PvP route with the hero joint. Yeah, I shouldn't have cast that in the corner. Knew that was gonna happen. Yes, sir. Yeah, Biggie, give me one more chance. What you mean? So yeah, that's kind of where I am with this whole Norman Oscorp Gold Ranger, or whatever you want to call it, looking skin. So it is what it is. Now, if you love it, hey, kudos. You got the look you wanted. Congratulations. Happy for you. Genuinely. But yeah, since Red Goblin was sort of strong DPS in its heyday, I wonder if they're gonna like do anything as far as that's concerned. Because when he got the uniform, he was kind of long overdue. He got sort of back-to-back treatments, I think, with the last Spidey movie, No Way Home, and then they backdoored it like within 4 or 5 months, 8 months, something like that, and came with the Red Goblin outfit. It wasn't that long. It was not that long at all. I'd have to go back and check, but I want to say it was less than a year. I was gonna say, where's the burst? Yep, don't fill it up. It's a lot of hits. Pop off one more time. Oh, can we get him? Yes, sir. Down and in that thing. Of course, it is going to take us a little bit to get the PS and all of that stuff set up. So when we do switch over, do bear with your boy. Thought the 4 was the V-pad. We got action. Oh, caught that last little old bit of window. No, you don't. Well, what I'm waiting for? Hold up. Whoa. Crystal. I see you. Took a little bit longer than I would have liked, but got the job done anyway. I don't understand why I was stuck right there. Oh, made it. Cool. Oh, release the Kraken. Ooh. Yeah, break all of that up. Okay. Let's pop off one time. Pop the tier 4 gun. Finish off the icing on the cake. Baby. All right. Cool. Now we picking up more godstones and all of that as well. Are reorganizing our dispatch. Players. Hey, not mad at the tier 4. Take it all day long. At this rate, they gonna catch X Force here in a little bit. Meanwhile, I'm still waiting for tokens for this shit. And a lot of them. Okay. We'll go ahead and rock out to some of this other stuff while we go grab the PS and get this thing popping. We'll just do that just so we don't have to. We'll do that just so we don't have to switch. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. They don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up, cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. Got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something
understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless, I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt, never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm, I can feel the sweat inside my palm. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares. See me right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a buildup of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known known you too long. It hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away. I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray.
up every minute with the fever dreams. I push the mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. See, I got my mind on the facts. I'm a python, grab what I like real fast. Choke until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see, matter of fact.
Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind you know I'll always manifest it. So bitch, I better love me. Look what I'm becoming. In my mind I'm running all around circles. Better thoughts are coming. And my mind is like a reflex. It knows just what I need next. If I could just believe, then I know I can turn all of my thoughts into a real threat. Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind you know I'll always manifest it. Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I don't fucking take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say. I need a break. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. Face on when I chase like that, yeah, I play so strong with a knife in the back. I'ma swing home run like a baseball bat. Gonna see me rise if you hate on that. I don't play both sides, doing me no cap. I'ma ride or die for my dreams on tap. I'ma fly real high, you ain't see me slack. No, it's not how you fall, it's how you get right back up. That's how you get tough. Calluses on my hands so rough, yeah, I call your bluff. I'm not the one, mess with me and come out with none. Cause I'm so done, you had your fun. And now you're gonna face down the barrel of the gun. Cause I got a full clip, put your name on it. But I'ma let you slide cause you ain't worth it. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Fuck your lies, I'll do what I want. I'm inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts. Something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Fuck your lies, I'll do what I want. Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, 6 a.m. and I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say,
All right, you guys. I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and call it a stream. Unfortunately, there are some issues as far as me hooking up the PlayStation that I need to figure out. Some brand new shit. So I have no clue what's going on. I'm gonna try to get this figured out. So next time, when I come to you guys, I can bring y'all multiple content. Thank y'all for coming out, and it's been a pleasure hanging out once again, and we'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.